So let me set the scene for you. I went on this nice vacation with my woman around about a month ago. And to give you some context, I'm a really disciplined guy, if I do say so myself. So like I wake up at 3:30 every single morning. I work out 5 days a week. I haven't missed a workout, or basically I haven't missed a workout in 2 years now. And I eat the same breakfast and lunch every single day. So I have eggs for breakfast, chicken and potatoes for lunch, and it's all cooked in butter, no sort of seed oils, any of those things. So I'm really disciplined, as you can tell. Every hour of the day I have like what I'm supposed to be doing so I can get to my end goal. But now I went onto this vacation and I said, you know what? The whole point of vacation is to unwind and take a break from your usual discipline. So I don't think there was anything wrong with my thinking there. So now I'm on this vacation, enjoying life, still waking up fairly early and still eating my eggs for breakfast, but after that I was winding down a bit, so I was like eating a bit of junk food, having McDonald's, those sort of things. But now, here's where the problems came in. The vacation was over now, so it's been over for 3 weeks, and I've continued for the most part with that bad routine. So not every morning I've been waking up at 3:30 now. Fair enough, it's been like 4 o'clock, so slightly later. But the bigger problems come in with my discipline. So I've been eating a lot more junk food than what I was prior to the vacation. My workouts, I've still been doing them, but I've missed a few here and there. And I genuinely just haven't been as intense as I used to be, at least in most of my workouts. And this is where complacency can set in. So I was like, you know what, it's fine. I mean, I'm still keeping my YouTube channel going, I'm still recording these videos, and I'm still a university student performing very well. So I said, hey, my main goals are still on track. I can tone it down a bit on everything else. But that's a big mistake. Why I'm saying that is, fair enough, on face value it's made me more at peace in the sense that I'm not in this constant flow of having to pursue this next thing. But the irony is that was what was keeping me happy. Recently I've felt a bit like what I used to around about 3 or 4 years ago, where I was quote unquote depressed. I wasn't truly depressed, you could argue, but I was feeling the symptoms of depression. And that's set in on a lower note, but still has set in recently. And initially I said, you know what, it's fine, it might be like we're having really cold weather at the moment. So I said, okay, maybe it's the cold weather or whatever. But I thought about it, the cold weather's never affected me. Like, I know I'm going in circles now, but there's a point to all of what I'm saying. So I said, okay, what has changed other than the weather? And it has been my routine. It's clear as day that's been the thing that's changed. So for the past 2 days, not much, but for the past 2 days I've got back into my strict diet, really just pushing the way I always used to. And genuinely, I felt much better. It's a really big difference. And I really think as men we need a clear goal for what we're striving for. And if everything isn't aligned to that central goal or central goals, you might have a few. If it all isn't aligned to that, you are going to feel a bit directionless, and as a result of feeling directionless, you just can feel depressed. Now, a quick discussion I do want to have with you though. Don't worry if you have days where you are like singular days, where you're not 100% doing what you want to do or should be doing. That will happen. I spoke about what I just saw the video where I went 2 years straight where I was super disciplined and all of that. But don't be fooled. In that 2 years, there were 1 or 2 missed workouts here and there. I actually started the year, I had this injury where I had back pains, so I actually missed a whole week of workout, obviously for good reason. But I did have that. So you will have these moments, and there will be days where you just don't feel like it. But those singular days are fine. It's not going to, in the long run, really take you off your goal. If anything, it might give you more fuel towards your goal because you realize, hey, yesterday I missed out. So let me push. And then you do that now for like the next week or so where you're picking up all this momentum. The problem comes in when you're doing it for long periods and you essentially lose sight of what you wanted to set out to do. Now, here's where I'm still figuring things out, but to give you where my thoughts are currently at. I do think on self-development we often push a bit harder than we should be. I actually spoke about this in one of my recent videos. So what I mean by that is there comes a point of diminishing returns. So for argument's sake, I used to upload videos daily, and I actually do think I'm going to come back to that in all honesty. But I need to work on my video making skill or my storytelling skill so I can help you better before I go back to my daily uploads. Because what was happening was, through me uploading daily, I was getting a bit burnt out, but more importantly, I was focusing rather on the quantity of videos rather than the quality. And I know that sounds like the usual thing people say, oh yeah, you was focused on quality rather than quantity. Yeah, I get that. But genuinely, I saw in my videos, oftentimes I'll sit down here staring at the wall for 2 or 3 minutes, just saying, okay, I need to upload 7 videos this coming week. What's another video I can make? Because I was then just uploading trash content, and that wasn't helping you, because frankly you are, I wouldn't say being misled or misguided by me, but you're simply wasting your time by watching some of my videos. Some of my old videos still had value, I believe, but there were some here and there that were just filling the blank, filling this daily upload spot. So that's where self-development gets, you can fall into a bit of a trap. Similarly, I mean, a lot of you guys at least would be aware of this with junk volume in the gym. You kind of know this deep down. They're saying doing 10 sets of bicep curls a week will probably get you good gains, but doing 20 is probably going to have diminishing returns to the point where you actually might lose some muscle. Same concept applies here. So when I say you need to stay disciplined on self-development, I'm not saying that having a few off days or having days where you dial it back a bit. I don't think that's the problem itself. It's when you're doing that long term, like what I did for the last 3 to 4 weeks now, where you start feeling the symptoms of depression again. Or not even that, you might not feel the symptoms of depression as I did, but you would have this deeper sense of having fallen off. Almost a sense that you're betraying your future self, your future family, your future wife, your future children, and in my case, the shelter once above all the needy people. And this feeling of betrayal that you have within yourself is getting to weigh down on you. As a younger guy watching this, as I imagine you are, you need to be aware of the consequences of your actions. And yes, this is on a minor scale. I mean, obviously the consequences of your action can be much greater, as in you did drugs and now you have an addiction, or worse, so you murdered someone. I'm pretty sure no one here has in the second scenario, but you get where I'm going with it. So this is a minor scale that we're working with, but if you're on self-improvement, you realize that there's more to life than the fun short-term experiences. I was someone for longer than even the 2 years. I wouldn't eat any chocolates, any sweets, anything like that. On rare occasions I would, but that was a once a month sort of thing, if even that often. It was way less than that even. But in the past 3 to 4 weeks, I was having that chocolate probably about 2 times a week, which in itself, you start feeling this guilt. And I'm not sure if the guilt is a good thing, but I do believe it's a good signaling from your body to get you back on track. But I'm rambled a lot, and I'm sure you get where I'm going with this. With that said, bro, if you like this video and the sort of concepts I'm making you aware of here, please do subscribe to the channel. It helps me grow, helps me literally accomplish all the goals I keep speaking about on my channel. I want to start a shelter one day, and this I hope to be my main source of income. Like the video as well, that will also give the video a boost. But with that said, bro, I'll see you in the next one to become a better man.